industry has no other choice. We need to train them, we need to accommodate them. But if you are very good, they are fast learners, they will immediately get into the system. Few will take years and years. But my question is, we gave 50,000 hours of our life to you people in the academics. The industry requires only maximum 1,000 hours of training, proper training, to get the best product for the industry. From the 50,000, even 1,000 hours of effective training is not done, which will benefit the industry. That's the biggest gap. Enough is enough. We need to put a full stop. Now we are all getting into the world of AI. If you are not changing, AI will kick you out of the industry. Within 5 years, the existing system will not exist. We don't need. Already the children started saying we don't want to go to the school where teachers are not upgrading themselves. Even I have a team of youngsters, including Mr. George. He's from one of the schools, so their school reps are here. They are much updated than me. Of course, they are getting because I am from the old school. My brain got its own limitations. But the youngsters, they get the information. Their job is to pass the information immediately to me. So I am running with their pace. The dynamism what the youngsters got, I am keeping it. But the systematic approach, what I gained through my life, it makes me a different person. As the organization's head, when I travel in a particular frequency, particular culture, the entire team moves in that way. So, if you people are not changing, if you don't have the mindset to get into the industrial concept or industrial requirement, industry, you cannot wait for it. Because before we had no other choice. Now AI is with the industry. We know, because in our company nowadays what we do is we are just taking the cricketing captains and the constructive politicians, we will say. Because in the campuses, we believe that politics play a dirty game actually. Because politicians got such a bad mark these days. But you just think about the youngsters who are in the politics. They are not corrupt. They come with some kind of passion. But slowly they get into the wrong track. But they have that extra energy. They have the leadership skill. That's why they became the political leaders. But if you take 10 such students, few are coming with their own agendas. They will survive, they will take the credit from others and they will survive. But few are really, they have the quality of the leader, they have the creative mind. Even I was into the politics when I was in the campus, but I never misused for misguiding some system. I was using it in a positive way. I was taking all the opportunities to develop my project management skill. So this is the way we are taking the students nowadays. So the selection process itself is now is going to be changed. In our company, there are 10 filters we are keeping. We never look into the academic scores. Never. We look into it. Their handwriting verifications, their character analysis. My daughter is an expert in that one. We look into their communication skills. They have a video resume they need to submit. We look into their social media postings and other things. We can analyze their character. So many things we are verifying. We are taking the reference from who is referring it, whether it's a genuine thing. And there are so many other things. We never take people from the IIT or IIM or something. We are taking people from the villages these days. Because the attitude is different. They did not study in high profile schools or something. But they are willing to change. They are willing to mold themselves according to our requirement. Unfortunately, the wrong attitude from certain institutes they are not willing to change. It doesn't suit into our system. But using these children from the villages, we mold them. Today we are world number 1 in 5 fields. That means it works. The FSM works. If we can do it, why the other people cannot do it? So, as I told you, I am from a teacher's family. I don't want to limit my technical knowledge only for the technical people. I could not join the academics like my parents and my siblings, but my last days of my service, I want to dedicate to the academics. So I took it as a 5-year, normally I always take projects as 5-year plans. These 5 years, how we can transform the education sector into a different model. Always the best thing is you try to do a sample analysis. You go into the worst scenario, test it, prove it. If it is successful, it is practically possible everywhere. An example I will tell you. Movie was my passion. In 2011, I made my first movie. I spent almost 4 years of my time, my professional life, 50% time to create that content. It was the first 4K scan movie in India, first 2D 3D converted movie, first 100% sync sound, whatever you can say, exactly as per the Hollywood standard. We made a movie from India. In fact, movie was registered in Middle East, in Ras Al Khaimah. That way, it is Middle East first Hollywood venture, because the movie was distributed by Warner Brothers because of its making quality. But unfortunately, on the first day of the release, I found that not even a single theater in India is capable of showing it in the right way. Theaters, because the movie is made in 4K, but theaters are compressed to not even 1/8 or something worse than that. The 2D, 3D, the 3D quality is not there. 3D content I had to remove from the theaters. Sound quality, I spent that much time for the sound design. The sound quality is not in the theaters. So I realized that this is going to kill the industry. And it was a fact. Every day, one screen was getting closed in world's largest movie lovers country. So in 2014, I started a project called Project Interview. So I know that to bring the people back to the theater, that only will save the film industry. When more people come to the industry, more money will be coming, then more good products will be coming, the entire industry will go up. So for that, what we did was, we selected one of the theaters in a city called Trivandrum. It is not even in the first 100 cities. We took the worst theater from there. In 5 months' time, we converted it as India's #1 dual 4K projection. Dolby says it is the best sound design theater in the world. That time, Bahubali, the biggest movie ever made in India, that got released. So Rajamouli made one 4K print for that theater. It was a different experience for the world. It collected 3.5 crores, 35 million rupees from one screen. People started flowing into the theater to experience it. Then they realized the difference between what is 4K, 2K and other things. They realized. Because we all movie lovers, we were never ever taught how to watch a movie. See, we spent 50,000 hours in the campus, in the academics. A movie, as a movie, everyone is a movie lover, but we were never taught how to watch a movie. They don't know the difference between 2K and 4K, including the teachers, students, nothing, no one knows. They don't know the what is 5.1, what is 7.1, what is Atmos, nothing they don't know. There are so many layers to experience a movie. They were not taught. No one taught them that never ever watch a movie in a mobile or something when you have a chance to watch it in a big screen. Because movies are made for big screen, not for the small screen. No one taught us that when you are watching continuously in front of a TV or mobile, You are killing your eyesight. It's an LED, it's a light emission. You are killing yourself. When you have a system where the projection system is possible, like what you are seeing here, it is not going to kill your eyesight. No one taught. We spend hours and hours in the academics to learn all this biology, many things. Practical application we don't know. Today my daughter give you an experience about the breathing. We all learned about respiration and other things. Today we will show you a video about respiration. How is it happen? We need only 3 to 5 minutes to give you the information about any subject. That is the power of visual media. The effectiveness is almost 60,000 times more than the normal way of teaching. I made my first movie. In the climax, there is a dam disaster sequence is there. Many of you might have seen it. That the whole story was something about a real issue going on for years and years, almost a century, more than a century. Many people wrote, many cases filed against this dam, nothing happened. People were not least bothered about the danger behind it. But the moment the movie was made, I released the final few minutes, a few seconds of the climax. The dam disaster happens, how it affects the city, the exact city where it is going to affect. In days, in the moment the people watch it, they realize what is going to happen. Thousands of people, 100,000, 50,000 to 100,000 people every day marching towards this dam. It became a big issue in India. Indian Parliament was stopped. It's a warlike situation started between two states. We can read it. I don't want to explain these things. This is the power of the visual media. If you serve something using the power of the visual media, it can make wonders. That's why still you remember the story of Titanic even after 25 years. The James Cameron did not come and explain you anything. He just sent a content, a 3-hour content, almost 182 pages of script. He beautifully made us a content and he shown it. The entire world understood it. This is the way the education system should change. Every student should get a feel that whatever I learn, if I learn a plus b the whole square, I should know what is the application. Otherwise, why should I waste my time learning sin theta, cos theta, and tan theta? If people don't understand, I know many of my friends, they hate to come to the school because of this sin theta and cos theta. Why? See, if you have the reading habit, you can read hundreds of books. Same way, what we need to teach the students is learning habits. Let them design their own curriculum. We need to teach them. See, what is going to happen in the next 5 years is, everyone sitting here and your students, nowadays, every hours and hours you are spending time on Instagram, WhatsApp, and other social media you are spending. Nothing is accounted, you are getting information. 90% of the information is absolutely based, no use for you, because you don't care about the value of time. Because nothing is, you don't know which is to be watched, which is not to be watched. But this is going to change. AI is going to take over everything. Recently, one person from Israel came and met me. He introduced a system. It can capture your face. Immediately, it will tell you all about your what is in your mind. Almost 142 analysis it does with that video. So this is going to be implemented in our normal viewing experience also. When you are watching something in a mobile or a computer or whatever it is, the camera will immediately detect whether how much you are involved. You don't need to write a test. How much you understood, it can capture. AI will decide whether you are focused, whether you understand everything. So, what the system will look into it, every day how many contents you watch, what content you watch, whether it is useful. According to that content, a degree or diploma can be given. That way, tomorrow WhatsApp universities, Facebook university and Twitter university, these things will exist. And Today we have a demo about the VR system. This VR system also going to change completely. Now the Apple glasses are going to come. Geo is going to launch the glasses. So many new generation VR glasses are going to be launched. Tomorrow it is just like your normal viewing glass actually. You are getting immersed into a different world. Today, before you leave, make sure that because after 6:30 we will have the iftar. After that, enough time is here. Make sure you come here because the experts came all the way from India to give you the experience. You experience it. Once you start using this system, it's a matter of time. Every person in the world will have a VR setup. Because it's not going to be expensive. A couple of $100 you will get a VR glass. Every student will have it. Once you have it, you are immersed into that 3D world. You don't need to go to the class because digitally the classes can be created. That's why today we have a demo about the Emory University, what we have created. It's an industrial university. There is no campus for that one. Emory is going to be the Oxford of the industry. We already started giving industrial doctorates. Industry's legends already received, more than 100 legends already received the industrial doctorate. They did not waste any single minute of their life for any useless research. They have made their professional biography to guide the next generation. That is their thesis. Otherwise, you invent something, that invention should become a real product. It should be a part of the industry. It should create job opportunities. It should create a big market. You become a millionaire and you become an industry doctor. So this is the way things are going to be changed. If academics not going to change, industry, we are going to run a parallel system.